What if I told you I woke up today and I was the sole owner of every dollar, coin, and ounce of wealth on earth? At first, it felt like a glitch in reality, like some divine bank transfer gone wrong. My phone buzzed relentlessly, but not with texts or calls, just endless notifications, bank accounts, stock exchanges, gold reserves, cryptocurrencies, everything. Mine. I had all the money in the world, every single cent, and with it, every dream I ever dared to dream seemed instantly possible. I laughed, I cried, I ran outside just to see if the sky had changed. It hadn't, but I had. People passed me on the street with their usual worries, late for work, stressed about bills, planning dinners they might not afford. And me, I could end poverty right now, or build a diamond house on the moon. The world, quite literally, was mine. But then the silence began. No one could buy anything. Stores shut down, not because they ran out of goods, but because they couldn't accept money. I was the only buyer left, and who do you sell to when the buyer already owns the seller? Soon, markets crashed, not the numbers on screens, but the concept itself. Currency became meaningless. With no one left to exchange value, economies froze like ancient statues. Jobs vanished. Not because people didn't want to work, but because there was no incentive left. I saw factories halt, hospitals went dark, not due to lack of supplies, but lack of flow. Food began to rot on shelves while people stared through glass, starving. I tried to give things away at first, offering gold, handing out bills. But what's money when it buys nothing? I realized the world didn't run on wealth. It ran on trust, on mutual need, on movement. Money was never the power. I just thought it was. The real power was in the hands that built, the minds that created, the hearts that cared, and I had accidentally stolen that from everyone. Loneliness crept in like smoke under the door. No one celebrated me. No parades, no headlines. Just the cold truth that in owning everything, I now had no one. I tried burning the money, literally lighting it on fire in city squares, hoping to reset the balance, but flames can't restore value. I tried hiding it, deleting accounts, even pretending I never had it, but the system was already broken. I was the glitch, and then the guilt. The weight of global collapse sat heavy on my chest. I had wanted freedom, comfort, control. Instead, I'd become the bottleneck of civilization. The world didn't need a god of money. It needed balance, flow, fairness. So now I sit here, not as a billionaire, but as a warning. Because if you ever ask yourself, what if I had all the money in the world? Be careful. You might just get it. And you might just find it costs you everything. If this made you feel something, if it opened your eyes to how deeply connected we are, how fragile yet powerful our systems are, then don't just scroll away. Share this story with someone who still believes money is the end goal. Comment what you would do if you had all the money in the world, and subscribe for more mind-bending what-ifs that don't just ask questions, but shake the ground you stand on. Because sometimes the most valuable thing you can do is think differently.